Hi, I'd like to offer you a short flow that I'm going to be showing in class today at Yoga Bomb. For this you'll need 2 blocks or 2 books that are similar size. Okay, we'll take them in our hands. If you're holding books, they may be a bit heavier than your blocks, so just watch out for that. We're going to just have the hands out shoulder width to begin with, elbows into the sides. Just feel into the spine being long to the crown of the head, the sit bones grounding down. You can have your legs either outstretched or in Sukhasana, easy cross-legged pose for this. We'll then take the hands out to the sides, elbows still stay in towards the ribs. We feel a nice stretch across the back of the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the scapula coming together, and the front of the shoulders. Moving the rotator cuff and strengthening our alignment here. Stretching the collarbones, lifting the sternum, keeping the breath flowing at your own rhythm. You can tune into Jai breath, sound breath, victorious breath. Keep the spine long and the front and the back body in your awareness, with the legs and the feet all firm, and keeping the balance of steadiness and ease, sthira and sukham in your practice. We can pause with the hands stretched out to the sides. Feel a nice long stretch. Sending the shoulder blades softly down, lengthening the crown of the head up. Keep lifted through the spine and have one more breath. And then bringing the hands back. We'll take the blocks down. Place the feet in between the blocks so that you're sitting in Dandasana, staff pose. This is mountain pose as we seat. We activate all of the leg muscles, pointing the toes up to the sky. Pressing the heels away, feeling the knees active, thighs active, stretching the back of the knees. Pressing the sit bones down, feeling the hands pressing down, all fingers are spread. Soften the shoulders, but keep the body active, so activating the spine and the core. Pulling navel to spine as you exhale. Then soften the hands and we'll start to move the legs. Moving one foot to outside of the block and then inside the block. This will really turn on the thigh muscles and the hip flexors. Maybe the psoas as well. Feeling this being active as it will be working from the thigh to the lower ribs. Keep the body long and straight, steadiness and ease. Going over to the other side after you've done roughly 8 times. Keep it steady. Keep it moving with the breath. Big deep breaths. We're then going to take the block so it's the medium height. Doing the same thing again. Feeling into stretch the outer and inner thigh more now. Feeling the hands balancing. Both hips are down, balanced. And having a play. We'll go over to the other leg as well. Maybe 5 times on each now. As you fire up your muscles. Feeling into the thighs. Feeling into the whole of the leg being strong as you lift it over the block. Have a relax here and take the hands behind, lift up through the chest again, fire the legs. Be really heated now, keep the breath flowing. And then relax. We'll take it back onto the low setting, either side, legs are stretched out. And now we're going to turn the foot out so the toes are pointing outwards. This is a really good stretch for the inner thighs to work them up to the psoas muscle as well that connects the thigh to the lower ribs. Across the spine and the core, keep the lower back lifted. And roughly 5 on each side as you'll be really feeling it. I am. Turning the toes out now as you take the foot either side of the block. Keep tapping in your own rhythm and then coming back to center. Trying one more time each leg on the higher setting now. Really challenge yourself. Have the hands balanced to the sides. There's no aggravation in the lower back. We're staying really centered and aligned, keeping our awareness throughout our body with our breath. One more time, and then relax that leg. Ooh, I'm really feeling it. Taking the leg again to the side, turning the toes to the side before you start. Getting into the inner thigh, the inner hip abductor. And then resting. We'll take a forward fold. So this time we're going to place both blocks against our feet to have a solid background. Your hands can either be to the mat, to your legs, or they can reach to the blocks. You can even have a strap around the blocks. As you press the feet to the blocks and the blocks to the feet, we're just going to lift the heart forward. Feel into the length of the spine, straight spine, more than sinking and rounding. We're keeping really straight and solid, lifting the heart over the legs, lifting the gaze to the toes. Have a slight bend in the elbows to relax the shoulders. With an inhale, lengthen over the legs, and exhale, pull navel to spine and fold forward. Keep that going with the breath. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to soften. Feeling into pelvic cave as you lift through Mula Bandha, lifting core and belly, and sucking in will help you fold further. Keep the length in the spine, shoulders are soft, jaw is relaxed. And then slowly coming up, having a breath. Feel how your legs and feet feel now. And then we'll take the blocks to the back, placing them about a hand's length behind. We're then going to take the hands to the blocks, feet are in front of the hips, similar length and hip distance apart, parallel. We'll just lift up for tabletop. We're lifting the gaze as well, stretching across the collarbones, the shoulders, firing the legs, lifting the glutes. Feel long and magnetize the shins and the knees. Then exhale, lowering down. You can sit in Baddha Konasana and take the blocks to either side of the knees or the thighs to just support you so the legs aren't shaking. We can take the soles of the feet up to the sky, bringing the thumbs into the center point where the heart meridian is, just below the ball of the foot in the center point. Pressing there and opening the soles to the sky like a book opening. You can lengthen through the spine, keep the sit bones grounded, and then folding forward with the breath. Each breath taking you a little bit further forward, maybe elbows to the inner legs or in front of the shins to fold deeper. Keep lengthening the heart once again forward with an inhale, and exhale, softening. Keep feeling into the pelvic cave hollowing, lifting through Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, lifting through the spine as well and the heart. Exhale to soften, breathing deep. Equanimous inhale and exhale. Having another breath down to your furthest expression. And then inhale, lifting slowly up to center. Take the hands to the outer knees and draw the knees in together. Take the forehead to the knees and just seal this in like a seed. Sealing into all of your organs, cells, the whole of your body with light. The prana from your practice. And you can either rest now lying down in Shavasana or coming to seated for a meditation. Taking a few moments to just soak this in. Grounding to your body. thanking your body, heart and soul. Thank you.